It is the AfterBuzz TV Bring It After Show. We are here to bring it and get in formation. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a Texas Bama. Like my baby hair with baby hair
Afros. Yes. I love this song. I got hot sauce in my bag. Yes, everybody. We don't have hot sauce in our bags tonight, but we might go get some after the Bring It episode 2 and 3.
Tonight's a good night for it.
Mm-hmm.
Long day.
Yeah.
Long day.
After a long day, you just want to pull the hot sauce out your bag.
Yes.
Get the ranch out of your fridge. And just call it a night.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I am one of your hosts, Howard III. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III. And to my lovely lady to the left, let them know who you are.
Hello, I'm Tamra. You can find me on YouTube at Hey Tamra.
Hey, Tamra. I like that.
I like choose a different social media platform to promote each week because my handles are different on all of them.
Oh.
It's an ongoing problem I should tackle eventually, but we'll never do it.
Never ever. Oh man. Yes, everybody, we are doubling up on episodes tonight. We weren't with you guys last week, but we're here to make up for it. So it is season 4, episode 2 and 3. Let's start off with episode 2. It is Dianna said knock you out.
Woo!
Yes, this was a good one. Did you watch a special one where it was dishing it with Dianna and like she sets they kind of get her feedback on what's going on throughout the episode?
No.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I watched that one, yeah. I don't know. I just liked her.
Any little tidbits? Juicy?
No, she didn't give us anything juicy.
Okay.
I know. I wish, but it was still fun to watch.
Yeah.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. But we opened up with that episode with the girls meeting up at a boxing ring. We see where they're going to be competing against new teams, actually 2 new teams, Fancy Lionettes and
Black Ice.
Oh, Black Ice, yes.
And then also Divas of Dance, but they've gone up against them before.
Right. And I think Divas of Dance actually beat them last time, or no?
I don't know about that. You guys will let us know.
You know you
Divas
guys will.
of Dance from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Lionettes from New Orleans.
Ooh.
And Black Ice all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Wow, look at them. Go ahead, Black Ice. So we see the girls are doing a Muhammad Ali theme. A little boxing in there where they're training with
That's
a real
cool.
boxer.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like it because it's so easy to do cute and sexy themes, but to do something that's kind of like just bad, just like tough and aggressive, like I like that kind of choice, and it's fun. Like the moms are laughing at the girls, like I don't see Faith kicking ass, like, it's,
Yeah.
and even she was like, I'm a ballerina. I don't do this, but, yeah, it's super cool to see them in like something not cute, something not sexy, something just completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
I liked it too, and you could tell they were such like pretty girls. They were like, no, we don't do this. We don't box, which
Yeah.
is, we're dancers, which is always cool. It's always nice to watch. But I love how they were getting one-on-one like training, like actually learning the moves.
Yeah.
And Dianna wanted to incorporate that, which is always great. But we,
And they say because boxers, I know I've heard a lot of my boyfriend boxes, and they recommend boxers take dance, for coordination and stuff, and to be light on their feet. So the two, they complement each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Because Muhammad Ali, he was really quick, really light on his feet, so he probably did take
Floats like a butterfly. That's what that is. That grace.
Bam, bam. So, but so we see that the girls are struggling in practice. Some of the girls are just like, we're not getting this down at all. It was for the creative dance, and nobody could really learn the boxing moves, or they would forget it, or they would just be all over the place. Do you think it was too much to learn? Like it was too much boxing in there?
You know, it might have been, with all the new girls this year, and it was a big group again, and so those are always a little bit more complicated. So it's probably all that. I never really know because a lot of the times they'll set up like, this dance was crazy, there's no way we're gonna get it, and then in the end they nail it.
True.
But this one really was hard, so I'm not sure what it was exactly about it, but
Yeah, it looked really difficult because it was like, these girls don't know boxing, you
Yeah.
know, like and it was too much of a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't think they looked like they were struggling in practice.
Yeah.
So I could tell like they were going to struggle towards the end, but we'll wait to get to that. But what we do see is Selena.
oh Lord, what is that about?
Can we talk about the DDPs? Selena wants to be a bounty hunter. What?
All right, Selena, okay. I ain't gonna stop you. Go ahead.
I mean, why does she want to? She said why, because she's already a bail bondsman.
She's bail bondsman. That was really interesting. I like I like
Yeah.
that fact. I did not know that about Selena, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that too. But when she was like, "Oh, I want to be a bounty hunter because you get paid more," I understand that. But Selena, like, you got to be out in the field. You
Yeah.
have to run and chase these people down. Like, I don't know.
And also, I just kept thinking of what's that movie with Jeff Bridges? He like helps the little girl find. It was like from 4 years ago or so. He's a bounty hunter. Anyway, I just kept thinking of that movie and just all of the cunning and the investigation that goes into bounty hunting.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing about bounty hunting, but
Me neither,
but
not
neither
that
does
much.
Selena.
I
So
know.
maybe I could be a bounty hunter too.
Maybe put your application in.
Yeah.
You got this.
It's an application process. You just apply on LinkedIn. You have your bounty hunter LinkedIn profile. Submit a resume. Objective: to be a bounty hunter. Experience: I worked at Del Taco for 3 years, a night manager at Kinko's. I'm really interested in moving into bounty hunting.
I just don't know, like, what was going on. And then we see a little bit of her actually out in the field, and she came in full like SWAT wear.
She was ready to go. I applaud her, her enthusiasm.
Yeah, I was just like, what, Selena? Like full on, like hat, handcuffs. Like I don't even know. Did she have a gun? I don't remember if she had a gun, but maybe a taser.
Yeah, she had. I don't know about a gun either, but she had. And then, and then that guy that she brought into the DDP.
Oh, yeah,
to teach her some moves.
DP. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Brandon said something like, "These horny housewives." That was funny. I'm loving me some Brandon. I'm liking him more and more. Yeah, he's pretty
really,
fun.
He's really starting to stand out.
Yeah.
He's really like getting into it. Go ahead, Brandon. But I can't with Selena. And then the guy, there was a moment there where they pulled up to the guy they were going to arrest the house, and he's just taking out the trash. And next thing you know, he just drops the trash can and starts sprinting. That had me dying because he was just just threw it.
Yeah.
And here goes Selena, not even really running.
It's like just a boring episode of Cops.
Yeah.
What's up? What can I do for you guys? Oh, you wanted to arrest me? Oh, okay.
Oh man, they were so funny. And then there was even a side mark in there that Brandon said she could be a librarian when they were going around asking the DDPs what can Selena actually do. They were like, she could be a librarian. She could be the person doing the paperwork at the bounty hunting office. Like she shouldn't be in there, but whatever. Do it. Go ahead. Do you?
Yeah, girl, go for it.
Oh man, and then this wasn't that. So we also I want to talk about Mimi's hair real quick.
Yeah, we mentioned it last week briefly.
I'm in the middle with it. Mimi's a friend to the show here, and Mimi, I'm a little like I don't hate
You're not
it.
in love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I like it. I think I said this last week. It just doesn't seem her style.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think it looks good on her. The braids, but it's just Yeah, it's a little different for her.
It's
but
a little different. The pink one where she had like the side is shaved off and the swoop.
Oh, that one.
That one.
That one, yeah. Oh, that one I think is more, I don't know, to me that's more Mimi.
The bangs pink. I don't know.
Because I like the pink.
I like the pink on
know.
you. But
Thank you.
on Mimi, I was like, okay, you know, we trying it.
Yeah.
We're going through something new.
Yeah, it was, because I did notice, because she had like a subtle colors in it, because it was like pink and then purple, and then like, it was, there's a little bit of variation in there. I liked that.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I was like, oh, okay, this is something else. Here we go. But now back to the girls. We see that they are going to be doing a captain's challenge in this episode. It's going to be Christiana, Cameron, and Michaela. And we also see that Kayla, the assistant coach, is helping them out with this captain's challenge.
Even though Cameron was supposed to choreograph, or she is choreographing it.
Oh, did she? It was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I
Yeah,
watched a
I
little
liked it
behind the
too.
scenes too, and it was still really good.
Yeah.
But we see with Kayla, she brings out, is it a blowhorn? That little microphone?
Oh yeah, it was a megaphone.
A megaphone.
But she kept using that like thing,
Yeah.
sound effect on it. Yeah.
I was like, Kayla, is it that serious? It's only 3 girls.
They looked like old, like old pals, like back when Kayla
yeah.
was on the team. Like I feel like they were all just knew that that was just kind of goof off time.
That's true.
Yeah.
No,
But like all having fun. Like they're all pros. They all know what they're doing. They do a great job. They get it done.
Yeah, it was definitely like something great. And I love seeing all the captains or the Smurfs come together and like kill it.
Yeah.
Which is always a great thing.
They're always fun.
They really are.
That girl, if I can bring up for a second, Zoe, she like gets suspended for 30 days because she like gets up and.
Yes, can we talk about that?
That was a weird thing to see, just because we don't know, like that's not a character, like these are made up girls, but like that's not a personality that we see a lot on this show, and so she just packs up and starts leaving early, and Misty's like, "You're gone for 30 days," and then that's it, and then nothing's really said about it or anything like that. So I was just kind of like, what was the point of that?
Exactly. It was kind of just out of left field,
Yeah.
but I don't understand. I don't think she should have let her go for 30 days. I know the girl was probably ready to go. I mean, they had a long day, long night. Yes, she should have been with the team, but she should have said like, "Oh, well, if you want to go home, go home, but don't come back for like 2 days or something." But 30 days suspension?
Yeah, Misty's tough. We know that.
I know, but I just thought like, I don't think she should have got 30 days.
Yeah.
2 days, or at least 30 days. Like not on the team or performing.
Maybe not performing. Yeah, I agree. I agree, because then on when you're a dancer, 30 days not dancing. I mean that f's you up. Like you have to retrain. I wonder if that meant 30 days period, like not in the dollhouse, or is it just like 30 days not performing? I don't know.
Right, because it's too harsh. Like
Yeah.
at least let her come to practice, stand to the side.
Yeah.
But you can't perform with us. You can't go on the trips for 30 days. So that's something,
Who knows? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were not consistent with their boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, the boxing was just very not consistent. But let's go to competition day.
Hazelhurst, Mississippi. Hazelhurst High School.
Mississippi. Nice little, looked like a small little nice high school.
Yeah.
Really cool. Let's talk about Mimi and Brittany coming in boxing outfits, and Brandon coming in his Mayweather outfit with his little fake chinchilla.
Oh, that was so cute. I love Brandon.
He had his little fake chinchilla, his do-rag.
Yeah.
He was like set, ready to go.
I love
And
that.
then Mimi and Brittany just came in thinking they were Layla Ali, just bobbing and weaving. But go ahead. I like when they dress up and like really get into the characters, the parents.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I think they've been doing that this season so far. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting into it. And can I point out that the Divas of Dance danced in those like nerd costumes, and I was
Yeah.
like, is that Dana inspired? Had like the
Could've been.
ties.
Yeah, I liked it on them.
Yeah,
though.
they looked cute.
They
looked
did,
cute.
and they all had their own little natural hair, curly hair going on. I thought that was nice too.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
They did.
They
the
did.
Fancy Lionettes.
Oh, but no black. I could not believe the Black Ice. Those Black Ice Precise, like those girls just killed it.
Yeah, Black Ice was a team to watch.
Yeah.
They're definitely talented. It was a little scary at first watching them come out in the glory, like the little glory,
Yeah.
bloody outfits.
Yeah. Yeah,
the
they were a little
ghosted,
jarring
like-
when they first came out.
Yeah, but they killed
But
it.
they did. That dance was that was amazing. That was probably one of the best dances I've seen on the show. Just everybody together, so sharp, so precise. Those girls know what they're doing. Those coaches, Johnny and Orlando, they must be great coaches.
Yeah, because they were a great team, and
Yeah.
even the dolls were like,
Damn, even the moms were just like,
Yeah.
oof, oof.
Even Coach D was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this team came to play. Like,
Yeah.
they were taking no prisoners." That
We're
was
taking
great.
notice.
Yeah. They were a great team because when the dolls got up there for their creative dance, they did not do good at all. There was no energy. The girls were off. They were missing their steps.
It was noticeable. Like a lot of the times they edit that stuff out, but it's like you could really tell that dance was a little mess.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And you think it was the new girls that were really bringing down the vets? Because it's hard to say when you have such a big team. That's what I was talking about with Dianna. When you have so many girls on, the floor.
I'm not a fan of those big groups.
I'm just not. Because this is the
okay.
reason. If we see the girls, two girls can mess up, it could be everybody off.
Yeah.
And you're in a big team, and I'm going to notice the two girls who were doing a left kick when you're supposed to be doing a right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You're right.
So,
Yeah.
do you think it was the new girls who brought it down?
I think so because I think at one point Miss D said like, Cameron, Michaela, Christiana, they all still did great in the group dance, but I don't know. I don't know, but whatever it was a mess.
Yeah. I mean, we've never
That's
even...
uncharacteristic of the dolls. They don't usually
Right.
do that.
Right. Even when they got back to the their little dressing room, the green room, even Coach D was like, "What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
this is not good." And then it was all on the captain's challenge now. It had the pressure was on the girls, and they feel like, well, now we have to bring it, like real bring it, because the creative dance was terrible.
Yeah.
Which is not fair to the captains, but they
Yeah.
are captains, so whatever.
But they did it.
They sure did. So we started off with the Divas of Dance, who only had 2 girls.
Yeah.
What's up with that? The rules say you're supposed to have 3 girls in the captain's challenge, kind of like a trio, and they only had 2 girls.
I wonder. I was wondering if it was a thing where like maybe one of the 3 like got sick or had to back out last minute, and they were just kind of like, well, we might as well like maybe we're forfeiting with just the 2 of us, but we might as well go ahead and do it. That's what I was kind of thinking happened.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Do you think they should have been allowed to perform?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know if it was in the rules that it had to be 3. Yeah, it might have been one of those like, what do you call it when you're like offering a forfeit? Like we're forfeiting, but we're just gonna go ahead and perform anyway. It might have been one of those.
Maybe. I think, yeah, it's fine if they performed, if it was like that. Because if the rules do say 3 girls, bring your 3rd girl up there. Just do a freestyle. Even if she's not a captain.
Just dance around her.
Exactly. Like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring the girl who doesn't know the routine. She's got a freestyle. The other girls.
She's gonna do a pose the whole time, and then everybody else just dance around.
We're going to do it like that. And then Black Ice was up there shocking everyone. Their 3 girls were great, which is like, wow, these girls are we're really training to come and like kick butt.
Yeah.
Which is always a great thing.
Yeah.
They were up there just getting it, like just getting down. And of course, DDL or DD4L, they were out there. Those 3 girls, the Smurfs are something else. Like they are just pure talent.
Didn't like their costumes this time.
didn't
Those
like it?
those like rainbow ones. They had like I thought they were a little, and it was like a flap on the front, kind of. I wasn't into those costumes, but that dance was still amazing.
It was great. I love that they danced like one. Like even Coach D was like, they just dance as one dancer.
Yeah.
And I love that because they don't miss a beat.
That's the skill of their veterans. Like they've been doing it together for so long it's just like second nature to them.
Which is always a great thing. Did you see how I think it was in the dance battle, DD4L and Black Ice when they were going, not even in the captain's challenge like before, how the guy came up to was that this episode? How the guy came up and it was like mocking?
No, that's in the next episode in the
okay.
choreographers challenge.
Oh, okay. Ooh. I couldn't remember which episode it was. You know how I am.
No worries. When we double up like this, that's what happens.
Everywhere. Okay, but we do get to the trophies where Divas of Dance takes second in the creative challenge, and Black Ice ends up taking first.
Makes sense. They deserve that. That makes sense.
Yeah, and the dolls took third, which...
And the moms were even like, we haven't taken third. We don't remember the last time we had third, but, you know, it happens. Keeps you humble.
But the dolls came back and won for the captain's challenge, first place.
Yup.
So that's always great. Always a wonderful thing. So let's move on to episode 3.
Woo.
Coach D meets Queen Bee.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we had Beyonce playing in the beginning because, you know, who doesn't love a little good Beyonce?
I thought we were going to see some Beyonce in this episode.
I thought so too, but I was like, nah, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
She hasn't been on a reality show yet.
Busy. She's got her contracts.
Exactly. Exactly. But that would be everything if we saw Beyonce on this episode.
Yeah.
Like even just a voiceover. That'd be everything. But we do open up with Cameron talking about her sweet 16.
Aww.
Oh, little Cameron. She's growing up. The baby.
And still only 16. She's like one of the oldest, like seasoned on the team, and she's only 16. She's only 16. Yeah.
But we see how her and Mimi talk about having a birthday party, and Cameron's like, I don't want a birthday party.
She just wants to sleep. She keeps saying all she wants is to sleep. I get that.
Can you blame her, though?
No.
I mean, she's a
busy
hardworking
girl.
teen.
Yeah.
Yeah, between school, the tour, the dancing. But it's your birthday. You know, like it's your sweet 16. You got to have a party.
Yeah.
At least a small one. All she wanted to do was sleep. And then we get to the doll factory and we learn that the girls are having a choreographer's challenge, which is a little hard for the girls.
Yeah. So Skip is the guy's name from New Orleans, and he choreographs for Big Frida.
Yes, I
And
love
it's like
Big Frida.
a style of New Orleans bounce. And yeah, that's pretty cool that they've got a choreographer that's kind of known
Yeah.
to be a part of the battle.
Yeah, I love him. I watch Big Frida's show, which is a great show, Queen of Bounce. And he's on there a lot, and he's a great dancer.
Yeah.
Him and the other guy, I think it's, I don't want to even pronounce it just in case it's wrong. But him and the other guy with the hair, he's over there getting it. They're a great dancer. But the girls they don't really do well in Choreographer's Challenge. They've come close twice.
Star was the only one in the last time that made it to like the final round, and so she was hoping to do it this time around too.
But she definitely it was a fight to get to that spot.
Yeah,
Definitely us.
because I forgot about that last year. Because I always underestimate Star and Sky, but I forgot about that. That's right. I should have mentioned that last episode when Star. She's good with the choreography.
Yeah.
Picks up quick.
She really is. And she's getting a lot more credit this season so far. So that's always a great thing.
Yeah.
Because at first we said last season, we didn't even know they were really in it.
Yeah.
Have you changed your mind now? You think the twins are in it?
Yeah.
Star and Sky?
Yeah, or at least Star. Actually, no, Sky's always, Sky. Yeah, I think they both seem to have a lot more enthusiasm. Yeah.
I wonder what happened. Like maybe they watched each other, watched back on TV, and they were probably like,
Who knows? Yeah, could
maybe
be that.
we could.
Could be they're just getting older, and so getting a little bit more focused on things that they care. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe. But we also see in this episode that the girls are able to meet Beyonce, Queen Bee herself. But it's only the 10 girls who went on the summer tour that get to go, which I think is fair. They did pretty much give up their summer for 3 months,
Yeah.
to go on tour and work and have fun. And, so it's great
Yeah.
that they were able to go.
Yeah, that what if you were 15, like how amazing would that be
know.
to get to go backstage, because it was Beyonce's stylist that got them
Yeah.
backstage access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would.
How
oh my
amazing is
gosh,
that?
It was amazing now. I went to
Yeah,
see her when
yeah.
she came to LA.
You did?
Yes.
My friends went. I didn't go.
Oh, you should have gone.
know.
It was wonderful.
We
to
had
get
a wedding.
information.
Like I was going to a friend's wedding that day. But like a couple people at the wedding were like they left like right after the ceremony to go to the concert. Yeah,
Dang, Queen Bee crushed the wedding.
she did.
But that's okay. It was a great concert. Like, I was just happy to be in formation. Like,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
It was wonderful when she came here. So I know the girls were loving it. And I love they had on these sparkly outfits. Each girl had like a bright purple or a bright green.
And I gotta say it again. You know what I'm about to say.
What?
Faith.
Yeah.
Faith's little outfit.
Yes.
Faith's rocking Dana's little nerd outfit this time. She's in the
Yes.
tie. Although she's in a little cutoff shirt and it looks really cute. But she's got the glasses on. She looks adorable. They
She
love
does
that look.
cute. Yeah, they do. But she looks really cute in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dana, you look nice, but we'll leave it to Faith. But we do see that for the concert, DDP's, aka Tina, the DDP president, has to come up with a way to get transportation to and from the concert, and we see that she rents a bus,
Yeah.
which she finds off of Instagram, social media. Which I was like, oh, is that how we do it now? Like, nobody's Googling anymore. We just go right on Instagram, bus
Sure.
services, and
I bet that bus was expensive though.
Yeah.
They didn't get into that much. They were just like, oh, whatever, you found one. Boom, whatever you got, red carpet and all. We're ballers. We're ready to go. So, and I was like, as soon as they go in there and the moms start whipping around the stripper pole, I'm like, really? You're cool with your daughters having in a bus? And like, they didn't care at all until Miss D came out.
I
And
know.
she's the one that said it.
yeah, Miss D was like, why is there a stripper pole? Like, what's going on? They were like, oh, it comes down. And she said, okay.
I guess now, like, with stripper classes and everything, it's just like, that's not even, I don't know, I guess it's just not even dirty anymore. It's just fun. It's just like having a slip and slide in the bus or something. It's just a toy.
Yeah, I think that's how people look at it. Like, oh, it's just
know.
a pole.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that
I know.
appropriate for teenage girls or is that fine?
Let us know.
Yeah.
Because they seem to be okay with it. But
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't mind. I don't mind if you don't mind. I'm not a mom.
Okay, so then we also see that when they get back to practices, they are learning a new stance. This is called the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They said because it starts out slow, but once it gets riled up, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
And the girls did not really like this stance.
It was hard at first. It's
Yeah.
really cool that they're learning new stands, but
Yeah.
that's super hard on cam. I don't know how I don't know how the girls keep all of them in their head on the ready so that the coach can or the captain just starts and throws the stand. Like, I wonder how hard that is. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just think
Seems like
it's.
it would be hard to remember, but I don't know. These girls know what they're doing.
They just definitely. Maybe they're like, we know this dance. We do it so much. That's why I think they practice. They have to practice at least like 4 hours or something.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be out there
Yeah.
really practicing. But they learn this new stance so they can do it at the competition. Coach D actually wants to put on some new girls for the battle stance, but she can't really get one because the new girls just weren't. It wasn't happening because I believe they were going to get another new team on this one.
Elite Forces of Destruction from Columbia, South Carolina. Elite Forces of Destruction. Pure Justice from Vicksburg, Mississippi. and Fierce Elite from Arkansas, which they didn't show Fierce Elite that much. It was mostly focused on Elite Forces of Destruction. So that's, I mean, I enjoy that they're bringing in new, you know, fresh blood, people we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it too. I think, and plus it keeps the girls on their toes.
Yeah.
Because they keep going against the same girls, same Divas of Olive Branch, and, you know, just everybody like that. Then they get comfortable. But if they bring in new people.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel like as it's bringing in these new teams from different parts of the country and stuff like that, I'm glad that the majorette style of dancing, like, I grew up dancing as a kid, but I'm not from the South. I didn't know about majorette dancing. I'm just like that it's like, as Miss D goes on these tours and stuff like that, it's just spreading the style and, you know, making it popular all over the country.
Yeah, it really is. I think at this moment now, it's like as big as it's been. Because we see Beyonce even using it in her little videos, majorette style dancing. And we got the Prancing Elites, and then we have Coach D. It's just like so much now. But I love it.
Yeah.
So it's always great. But Coach D ends up not using any of the new girls because they don't know these teams. So they're like, let's go with the vets. The vets know these stands, all the stands, and they could probably catch on to the Tasmanian Devil quicker, which I think is a smart move.
Yeah.
Definitely. And even the DDPs thought that. Selena and Brandon got along, and they both said, they were like, you know what, let's agree. Neither one of our twins are going to be on here. It's nice to use the vets. We don't know the teams. So that's always great. And then they get into the Choreographers Challenge where they bring in Tim, who is a DD4L teacher.
Yeah, hip-hop teacher.
And he helps out. And I think that was nice. Like, he gave him kind of an impromptu, like,
bounce
learn this.
lesson.
Right.
I want a bounce lesson.
I know.
It's probably a YouTube tutorial. I'm sure it's a click away. Learn how to bounce.
Seriously. So we thought Sky was going to get cut because she could only choose 15 girls to do the Choreographers Challenge at the competition. So Sky was kind of like, oh, am I going to make it? Am I not? She was on there last time. I'm glad she made it.
Yeah.
I'm glad she did.
Me
and
too.
Angela. Is it Angela? Angela, one of the new twins.
Yeah.
Angela, and I even think Angel made it too.
I
don't remember.
I think only one of Angel and Angela did. I think Angela did, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But, so they're getting ready for competition. Coach D's like, okay, you guys have a lot to do this weekend. Competition, Mimi's birthday, and Beyonce. So they were really busy. But
And then while the girls went to see Beyonce, the moms went to a drag show.
oh yeah, they
Yeah.
had a good time.
Super fun.
Yeah, that looked like it was a lot of fun. We just saw a snippet of that,
Yeah.
which I was like, oh, I kind of want to see them like out in their element. You
Yeah.
know? And so now we go into competition day, and the girls are still kind of well rested. They're a little tired, some of them, but they're ready to get it done, get in there. Back in Mississippi, ready to do this thing. Elite Forces of Destruction is the one to look out for. Definitely. I put that right there in my notes because they they were ready. They were strapped and loaded. So first up is the Choreographers Challenge. What'd you think about it? I thought it was great.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I wouldn't be able to, again, I grew up dancing. I pick up choreography pretty quick, but just what they were showing, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have been able to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. But
Those girls, they can, I don't know, power to them.
I know. And everybody was just dropping like flies. Then we see Sky and Michaela made it to the fifth round.
Yeah, the only two dolls that
Out of
made
15. Go ahead, girls.
Yeah.
Sky again.
And then, and what we kind of mentioned earlier, that guy who had that blue, like, magic troll doll hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was just out to get them. Mm-hmm. He was on Elite Forces of Destruction, and
And he's the one that came and stepped up to Michaela.
right. And she was like, "Nope, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
Back up." But so we see the Choreographers Challenge, and we end up seeing that Sky won it.
Yeah.
Which is always a
Go
great
Sky!
thing. Go Sky!
Good for you.
Woo!
I'm proud of you, girl.
She kicked butt. And then it goes into the stance battle, and it's the dolls versus Elite. And that's when Cameron throws the Tasmanian Devil, which looks like a great stance, by the way. Mm-hmm. I loved it. It was everywhere, but it was like still well put together. So I love that one.
Oh, and the big tricks, because Elite Force of Destruction kept doing those huge tricks where they like threw one girl over the other girl, and one where like there was a group holding a group this way and a group this way, and the girl went like this. They caught her this way. Like they were doing some tricks like I've never seen before.
Yeah,
they were pulling out all the stops.
It was a close one.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was definitely a close one, but we see in the end that, of course, the dolls take it.
Won.
The dolls take it. Yes. And as we see all the girls walking out, Meanie and Cameron are in the parking lot. Cameron's doing small talk, like, oh, not Cameron, but Mimi. She's like, oh, we're just going to have a spa day. We're going to relax.
But meanwhile, all the girls are falling behind with the video cameras out. Oh, nothing. Just keep walking. Just keep talking. I'm not doing nothing.
Next thing you know, boom, a brand new car. I was like, oh, happy birthday, Cameron.
So cute. And Calvin and her dad was there.
Yeah.
Love it. I love seeing the dads. You know, we don't get to see the dads much, so whenever we do, I love it. It's heartwarming.
It was a great episode.
Yeah.
I loved it. What do you guys think out there? Did you guys love this episode? Are you guys getting your 16-year-old a car? Did you get a car at 16? Because I know I didn't get a car at 16. But, you know, hey, if you did, more prowess to you. But anyways, guys, that is our show. So we do have to wrap up and get back to this DD4L for you. Once again, I'm one of your hosts, Howard III. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III. And of course, my website, howardthird.com. Miss Tamara, where can we find you?
I'm Tamara Brown. You can find me on Snapchat, also at Hey Tamara.
Yay! Oh, you switched it up. Well, everybody, please use the hashtag ABTVBringIt. Tweet us. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
What's going on. We appreciate you. We will see you guys next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.